Hi everyone, welcome to Soul's Journey. And I have a new deck today, a very special deck. This is another Kickstarter project that I backed. And incredibly, this campaign launched in May of this year. And here it is, middle of July already, delivered right on time. So this is a majors only deck, was done by a mixed media artist, Chris Madsen, and this is called The Witch's Tarot. It is an original fine art project by Chris Madsen of Burning Paper Hearts. He decided to do this deck because with the COVID-19 everywhere and the entire festival circuit that he normally attends is shut down, and so he was kind of losing income that way, and so he did this tarot deck to use up the time and also make a little money in the process. I hope everybody caught the disclaimer early on because there is female nudity in this deck, so if this is not your thing, feel free to click off, and I know this is not going to be for everyone. In fact, I expect this to be a fairly small audience for this kind of a deck. And I have to say that I've already looked through the deck, and to me it feels really, really special. There is real magic imbued in this deck, and I don't think I would trot this out to read for very many people with it. This is going to be, I think, a very personal deck for me. This really kind of takes me back to my early roots in the craft. And I have to say, after looking through the cards, I get a real otherworldly sense from this deck. Like, going through this deck was like stepping into the sacred space of a circle and leaving the mundane world behind. It just has an amazing vibe to me. So let's take a look. So the first, it's got this little black book, which is absolutely lovely. Very glossy, like magazine paper cardstock here. He says, The Witch's Tarot is a major Arcana project by photographer and mixed media artist Chris Madsen, depicted in this collection as the Fool. This deck captures the dark and mystic beauty of the female form alongside sacred symbology and strong emotional context. This special Witch Tarot deck includes 6 new archetypes of the sacred feminine: the maiden, the mother, the crone, coven, ritual magic, burn at the stake, wax, and wane. So each page has an actual color photo of the cards with upright and reversed meanings. He's got just one spread in the back here, 3-card spread. I'll let you pause if you want to read that. I'm not going to read all that out. Credits. I believe these are the models that are depicted in the deck. And then he's got some other thank yous. And let's see if this will focus. Yeah, there's all his contact information if anybody is interested. And the box has got that, it's like a fold-in box. So it's just, but it's got that real soft, like, petal finish to it. It's really nice. I'm for a small box like this, it's very nice. I'll just set the box over there. So there's the Fool card. And that is the artist himself. The Magician. And initially, the deck, the cards were not supposed to have the white, or were going to have, I think, white border, and he went ahead and upgraded it. He took it in someplace to have the borders done in black. The High Priestess. And I think I showed the backs are really beautiful. Empress. Emperor. The Hierophant. So it is photo collage, I guess, or manipulation. The Lovers. Very interesting take. Chariot. Justice. So you can see the nudity is not real overt, and it's not hypersexualized. It's just, it's very pagan. It's got a really, really earthy pagan vibe to it. And normally this kind of thing would not attract me, but when I saw this, well, I shouldn't say it, this kind of thing. Decks with a lot of nudity tend to turn me off because too often they're just TNA decks. You know, they're to titillate, and that's just not what I use tarot for. So, fascinating Hermit card. Wheel of Fortune. Strength. The Hanged Man. This is one of the ones that I looked at this and it like almost instantly like transported me mentally into a wooded coven gathering. There's a real depth to these cards that I think is completely lacking in a lot of what's being put out these days. And this, oh my God, the Death card. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. This looks like flames. It's burning. The Star. And this one I actually hauled out my happy little magnifying glass to see this a little better. It says astronomy across the top. The Moon. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. And the Sun. Judgment. The World. And then we get into the extra cards. So we have the Maiden, the Mother, where is she? Oh, okay. The Crone, Coven, Burn at the Stake. And if you're wondering why that would be included in a witch's deck, oops, where did I put the booklet? Just read you the meanings for this card real quick. When he first showed it, I was kind of like, what? But upright, the meaning is stand your ground, own your truth, pride. Reversed would be scrutiny, end of cycle, power struggle. So that made a lot of sense. You know, witches had to stand their ground even when being burned at the stake. Ritual magic. Oh my God, this card. This is fabulous. Absolutely amazing. Meanings for that. Upright would be celebration, manifestation, attraction. Reversed would be under attack, protection, boundaries. And wax. And Wayne. I am instantly in love with this deck. And the card stock and the edges are black. It's just a matte black. The card stock is really good. It's got that beautiful soft petal finish. Just gorgeous. Let me see if I can find out what the GSM is. Feels like at least 350. Okay, he just says the deck will be printed on a sturdy 14-point cardstock with a soft touch laminate finish for a velvety feel. So I don't know what 14 point is. I'm used to, you know, talking about deck GSM, grams per square meter, I guess. So the decks are now available on his website. He said they're going to be $40 each. I forget, oh, I got this, the early bird pledge for $30, so saved me $10 in the process. But this is got to be the witchiest deck I own. It is just to die for. I am loving this. Anyway, I had to share that right away because I'm gonna be like ODing on this deck for the next couple of weeks at least. This is just, I love this world card. I don't know if it showed when I first flipped through, but there's this whole huge moon rising behind her. I just love that. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful deck. Love it. So there we go. And thank you, Chris, for getting it out to us so quickly, and such a beautiful, beautiful deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.